What is up, my friend? Hey, it's Ryan Coral from Tell Studios, and here I am in my home studio because that's where we have to be for the next 3 weeks. So anyway, I hope wherever you are at currently, you are safe and healthy and also optimistic because we will get through this. And I can't wait because we have 3 littles running around, and my poor wife, she's amazing, but now her job has shifted quite a bit. Anyway, here's why I'm coming to you today, because I've had this conversation with a number of people, especially over the past few days, and it gets me fired up. So I'm just going to say this. You might have more time on your hands, and one of the best things that you can do with more time on your hands is to create valuable content that other people can benefit from. One of those things that I have really enjoyed doing, and I think has been a helpful thing, is I created a podcast. I'm not saying that you have to create a podcast, but if you have thought or ever had that thought of like, man, I would like to create a podcast, but what would I say? Or it would be fun to have a YouTube channel, but seriously, what do I have to bring to the table? If you're quarantined like we are here in Michigan for the next 3 weeks, you might have more time on your hands. And this is what the point of this video is. I want to encourage you. One of the best things that you can do during this time is to create, right? We consume so much stuff, so much news and Netflix shows and YouTube, and there's just so many things that can entertain us. I would suggest to you that you have a message, you have something of worth inside of you that other people need to see, hear, and know about. One of the things I did a few years ago is I created a podcast. This was something that I was very excited about, very passionate about, but also hesitant in doing, because I'm like, who am I? Like, I get excited about things and I want to talk about them. And if you know me at all, you know that sometimes I get fired up about stuff and I like to, just talk and share my ideas. We can tell ourselves these lies of like, hey, there are other people that are way more smart, way more smarter, have amazing, production value, or like their equipment is super good. And, if I did do a podcast or something, it would just sound bad. What do I have to bring to the table that somebody else isn't already doing? And I just want to say that is a lie. Like, you have worth, you have a message inside of you that other people need to hear, and to not do it because you think that, well, it's not going to be as good as somebody else's. Here's the thing. There's only one of you, and your story is the only one that exists, like in you. So the things that you've been through can help other people. The things that you're excited about will be different than this person's. And granted, this person's platform might be massive, but really when you start to think about like what would be the goal or the desire that you might have in sharing this message, what if it could be to encourage one person? Would it be worth getting your message out there? And I would say yes. If you can help one person, then you are being selfish by saying, I'm not going to do it. And then you come up with this list of excuses like, well, Ryan's got, all this cool video production gear and audio gear. Yeah, I've been doing this work for 16 years. So hopefully I've accumulated some good stuff over the years. One of my favorite sayings is, done is better than perfect. And you can make up all the excuses that you want, but the world needs your message. And if you've got extra time on your hands right now, there are so many things out there that, the cell phones that we have, you can create a YouTube channel, you can create a podcast, you can create encouraging text messages and video messages that you can send to friends and family. There are so many things that we can do with the smartphones. And yeah, like maybe the production quality isn't that great, but we all know that it doesn't matter if the story has all kinds of fluff. It doesn't matter. It's at the heart of like what that thing is and what that message is. Like, that's the thing that really matters. If I have all the amazing equipment in the world, but I can't tell a great story, or I can't move you emotionally, who cares what it looks like? So at the end of the day, like actually just saying like, you know what, I don't care about what the thing looks like or sounds like. It's really the message that's the most important thing. So I want to encourage you to get your message out there with the extra time that you might have now. I've got some links in this video. The light that I'm recording this with, this is a $37 light. And granted, there's probably some things I could have done to make things look and sound a little bit better than, because I'm a video guy, but this is just what I had at my disposal at the house. And it might be weird that I have like production stuff at the house, but that's for another video. And then I've got a cheap backlight, $37 light. And I do have a pretty nice microphone, but besides the microphone, all this stuff is like, well, in the camera too. But I could have an iPhone up there and I could just be using regular audio. But that's not the point. The point is, if you have something to offer, and you do, stop making excuses and just get your message out there. So I've got a link somewhere where you can actually, if you just go to telstudios.com/gear, you can get, you can just see a suggested list of gear. Some of it's really expensive, like these lights that I'm using, that you can just, increase your production value a little bit if you've got the time and the money to spend. And if not, just use what you have. If you're going to shoot a video, do it in front of natural light. Go sit like by a window or something like that. Or go in your closet if you're going to record a podcast. Anchor.fm is a free website where you can, it's an app. You can record your episodes to your phone and submit through your phone, and it goes out into the interwebs and everybody can hear. And if you go, I was getting away from my kids and I went into our closet and closed the door, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like really cramped in here, but all of the clothes and everything absorb my voice. I'm like, this sounds really, really good in here. So record an episode inside of your closet. Don't let the excuses get in the way of you getting your message, your voice, the thing that you're passionate about, the thing that you're excited about out there. And then here's the thing, ask people for feedback. When I first started my podcast, there was a guy that I followed who had over, I think, 200 episodes, and I was nervous to start. And I was like, you know what? But when I finally decided to start, we titled the episode, and at the end of the episode, it was 001 because it was the first episode. And I did 001 because I said, one day I want to have 100. But that was going to take 2 years of doing a podcast every single week. And that was super intimidating, but I committed to it. I had a process, I had a plan, and I just said, I'm going to do it. And eventually I'm at like episode 170 or something like right now. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it's just like the train just keeps going. And here's the other thing. Your first episode, it's going to be terrible. If it's anything like mine, first episode, terrible. Second episode, really bad. Third episode, totally not good. Fourth episode, not terrible. Fifth episode, it's like, okay, that's fine. Sixth episode, okay, all right. Like, it takes time to get good. And the only way to get good is by putting something out there. And then also by sharing it with people and asking for feedback, and not just with your mom, because she's going to say it's amazing, but share it with people who you respect and whose feedback you're going to take and figure out, okay, what do I need to do to make this thing better? So whether it's a YouTube channel or a podcast or something else, a book, poem, or something that you are excited about, have been dreaming about, take this time to contribute to the world, to give back, because we need to hear from you. We want to know your message. We want to know that thing that just gets you fired up. I think I just spit because I'm fired up. So stop with the excuses. Start. Just do something. Create. That's my encouragement for you. Thanks for watching this video. And let me know in the comments below, what is it that you're wanting to create? What is the thing that you're excited about, that you've just been nervous about, and maybe you haven't told anybody? Take courage right now. Let me know what it is. I'm going to thumb up it or like it or whatever I can do. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.